It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to AFAN, McMurdo Station, Antarctica. Heard locally on 100.1 FM and over the rest of Antarctica on shortwave 6012 kHz. You're listening to American Forces Radio. Well, good morning, everybody. Gonna get things started off this morning with some Christopher Cross. This is Ride Like the Wind. Bit of something for everybody. That was Van Halen with Unchained, and just before that the Bee Gees, Lonely Days, and just before that Diana Ross, Upside Down, and we started the set off with Dark Star by Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Are your greens old, beat up, and full of holes? Did you know that GSK will exchange those old greens for some new ones? All you need to do is this. For each set of greens you want to exchange, fill out two Form 1250s. Now one's for the old set and one will be for the new set. Next, you need to type out a memorandum explaining why you'd like to exchange the greens. Then head over to the GSK warehouse in Building 140, and there GSK will take you out of the old and put you into the new.
Right, taking a look at the weather for McMurdo and vicinity. The current air temperature is a minus 8 degrees Celsius, which converts to a plus 18 degrees Fahrenheit. The winds are out of the southeast at 12 knots, and the wind chill factor calls for a minus 12 degrees Fahrenheit. The projected forecast for the next 6 hours calls for partly cloudy skies, visibility unrestricted, and the winds will be out of the southeast at 12 knots. That's for the next 6 hours. Coming up now, some Juice Newton by request, and this is going out to the night crew who worked on the pier. That's DeShannon with The Sea of Love, and just before that Frank Mills with Music Box Dancer. It's now 8:30. You're listening to AFAN, McMurdo Station, Antarctica, heard locally on 100.1 FM and over the rest of Antarctica on shortwave 6012 kHz. You're listening to American Forces Radio. I'm Turk Husbands, be with you till the 10 o'clock hour. This is Gary Newman with Cars. That's Hank Williams Jr. at 19 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock with All My Rowdy Friends. And just before that we had Olivia Newton-John with Physical. And we started the set off with Gary Newman, Cars. On December 23rd, the Chief of Naval Operations issued NAVOP 172/81. The message provides policy direction and implements specific measures to be taken to deal with the illegal drug use problem in the Navy. Basically, the policy for the Navy assault on drug abuse. In this, CNO stated, the illegal possession, use, and distribution of drugs and drug paraphernalia are not tolerated in the U.S. Navy at any time. Ashore, afloat, on or off duty, on or off base. CNO's policy continues the impact of the Navy policy concerning illegal drugs is now. It covers areas not mentioned before, and it provides a new series of tools to combat the problem. It behooves every officer and enlisted person, man or woman, to become familiar with and put into practice the Enhanced Drug Abuse Control Program for the Navy. Questions concerning the program should be forwarded to the Executive Officer, NSFA, at extension 511 via your chain of command. Here's Al Stewart's song on the radio. As Teddy Pendergrass, you're my latest, greatest inspiration.
Listen to Mike Walker on Mondays from 6 until 8 and Wednesdays from 10 until 12 when he plays contemporary music from the past and the present. So if you want a direct line to good contemporary music, listen to Mike Walker.
Alright, the Pier Road, and Hut Point area are off limits to all personnel not directly related to the cargo ship offload. All unauthorized personnel are to remain well clear of these areas until further word has been passed out. It's now 7 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock. This is Kim Cars with Betty Davis's Eyes. That's Maxine Nightingale with Lead Me On at 20 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. And just before that we had Palisades Park by the Beach Boys.
Antarctica offers you an opportunity to see and experience new places. Places most people will never see in a lifetime. Antarctica also offers you the most hazardous weather in the world, and it can change very quickly. Before taking any sightseeing trips, ask yourself some questions. Did you check the map by the galley for restricted areas so you don't wander into one? Do you know the existing weather as well as the forecast? Does somebody know where you're going and when to expect you back? Do you plan on checking out before leaving and checking back in upon your return? Are you dressed adequately? Is at least one other person going with you? If your answer to all of these questions is yes, you can plan on some excellent sightseeing on a continent that offers you a perfect opportunity for it. If your answer to any of these questions is no, you stand a good chance of being seriously injured or killed on a continent that shows no mercy for poor preparation. Be ice-wise and stay alive.
Alright, here's the weather for McTown and the vicinity. The current air temperature is minus 8 degrees Celsius, which converts to a plus 18 degrees Fahrenheit. The winds are out of the southeast at 12 knots. The wind chill is a minus 12 degrees Fahrenheit, and the projected forecast for the next 5 hours calls for partly cloudy skies, visibility unrestricted, and the wind to continue out of the southeast at 12 knots. Here's Journey with a medley.